Okay, so this is Deliverable 5, using ethics and visual communication, Alsmasha, Rasmussen College. I'm going to move it to multiple pages so we can see both of the posters at the same time. There are several ethical issues that exist within this poster, but one of the strongest socially impacting issues is the use of visual stereotypes. Paul Lester states that media frequently uses images that stereotype age, gender, race and ethnicities, educational levels, culture, money status, religion and disabilities. These are just a few, but they are commonly seen in visual media communication. This is shown in the first poster made by my colleague with the African American children looking poor and sad alongside the river edge. Another visual stereotype that is used is the image that my colleague used was altered and made the African American children appear thinner and darker and dirtier. This is not okay to do because it is implying that the Ohio River and Ohio in general are dominantly African American, which is also not true. This can be fixed by finding a multiracial image or an image that doesn't focus on the race of the children. The picture I chose for the revised poster is of 4 children playing by the river, and there is no race or ethnicity pinpointed because that is not the focus of the poster in general. There are many ways the ethical issues in the poster will affect social perception. Paul Lester states that in early age children are exposed to images of social perception. Many times media uses images to make social statements about certain groups of people. This is important for us to recognize when images cross an ethical line. When using images in media, they should be used to present truths and not used to persuade. The first poster created was definitely created to persuade viewers to help clean up the river, but not in the right way. The text on it says, "Let's help them clean up," is not the way it should be said. The picture choice was chosen because it makes people feel bad for the African American children that are very skinny and darker than they actually are. The third way it tries to persuade viewers is by having the celebrity pictures at the bottom, implying that they are endorsing the message. In the revised version, it is a much better option that does not affect the ethical issues of social persuasion. The only thing it may persuade is the river not looking too clean and come to help it clean up, which is the basic focus of the poster in general. But it does not call out the African American children. It says, "Let's all work together and get this river cleaned up," which is a much better way of saying it than "let's help them clean up." Next one is digital alteration. Digital alteration and enhancement is a commonly ignored ethical issue in visual media communication. According to Paul Lester, it states, "Even if we educate children, will they be able to determine and take the time to analyze these media images to decide what parts of the image are true and what parts have been enhanced?" The social impacts may be perpetuating negative social ideas. It is important to recognize social effects of the images we change and consider the ethical impact. In the first image, it is obvious to me and to viewers that the image of the African American children have been altered. It has been digitally altered to make the African American children appear thinner, darker, and dirtier than they actually are. This gives the impression that they are poor. In the revised poster, it does not focus on a single race, and there are not any digital alterations or enhancements to the image. Analyze the ethical problem using improperly acknowledged images and sources in the poster. There is also a clear ethical problem using improperly acknowledged images and sources in the poster. Paul Lester mentions that copying and pasting is not a recommended procedure when using any information that comes from a source other than you. This is because the image may be considered the intellectual property of the person who created it. It is important to properly acknowledge the source Most search engines provide usage rights search tool under the image search tools. If you use the image that allows you to modify it, it will make it legal to make the alterations. The first version of the poster does not acknowledge the owner of the poster or the celebrities at the bottom. This could get the creator in trouble on the revised On the revised version, the picture is acknowledged at the bottom of the poster with a source. If you source your images, it will save yourself from getting in trouble and stealing a picture from the internet. And there's my references, and I'll post my link. Thank you.